welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to show you how to seam up your work together like this. We're going to seam up here using a mattress stitch or an invisible stitch or a ladder stitch. There's lots of different words for it, but that's what we're going to be doing today. So I'm using a contrast color. You would usually use the same color so that you wouldn't see the stitches, and you could always like have a really long tail and use that to seam up, but I'm just joining in a new color so that you will more easily be able to see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to thread this needle, and we're just going to kind of secure it onto the bottom end here. Let me adjust this. So we're just going to, I'm just going to catch a stitch on the cast on edge, and if you were using a separate yarn you would want to leave like a really long tail for weaving in, but I'm not really going to do that because this is just a sample to show you what we're doing. Or like I said, you could use one of those tails if you had left this tail really long. So what we're going to be doing, I've got a 2x2 rib here, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be working in between these. So this on the end, we're going to be working in between these two knit stitches. So if you open it up, you can see there's a little bar there, and that is what we're going to catch. We're going to go under this bar over there and pull up. Then we're going to go onto the other side, which we're seaming. We're going to find that same bar in between these stitches and catch it over there. Oops, pull that tail out the way. And we're going to go back to this side and catch the next bar over there. And that is pretty much all we're going to be doing, going up and catching, trying to make sure that there should be the same number of bars on each side because we've done the same number of rows. These are essentially just different ends of the same row, so there should definitely be the right number. At the moment you can see that little stitch, the kind of ladder in the middle, that's quite big, but we're going to pull that closed. Sounds like Jack has come to join us. And essentially what you're going to do is once you get to the end, you're just going to hold on the bottom here and you're just going to pull this tight. You're going to see it's going to close itself up all the way. And that is your invisible mattress seam. Now obviously it's a little bit more visible for me because I have obviously used a different color, but let's adjust this. You can see that is pretty invisible along here, and I've even used a different color. Here, just showing you one more time, I have finished catching all of those loops, and you can see my sort of ladder stitch here, and we just pull and it seals itself up. Isn't that beautiful? And like I said, it would be even more, you can see a little bit kind of peeking through of the blue. If you used the same color, it would be even more invisible. So I hope that that helps you seaming up your ribbed or any sort of side garment where you're seaming up the side. This should help you to do a nice invisible seam.